so good to be back. Thank you for those of you who welcomed me back. It just feels really good to just be back on YouTube. As you can see, I've got the DJI Mic 2 with the little goose head mic. Shout out to Wayne. A while back he was like vlogging consistently and he talked about this mic, so I got it. Haven't used it much, but supposedly the Gen Zers like holding a mic when they talk into the video on Instagram or YouTube. Well, I sound old. Anyways, yeah, I'm using the brand new Action 6. My current settings, just for those of you who might be interested, I don't have an ND filter, so I am using automatic mode, 4K 30, 1/100, 1/1/8000, and then let's see, -2, -1, auto white balance, and auto ISO 100 to 1600. I am using D-Log M, and I'm using the square full sensor, the open gate, I believe is what they call it. And I do have the macro lens, but I got to do some testing on the macro lens before I kind of go and try to do that on a regular YouTube video. But anyways, yeah, hey, it's really good to be back. I've really missed just dialoguing, talking about YouTube. Oh, I do have this on an Ulanzi selfie stick with an Ulanzi attachment. Actually, let me take a picture of it. That way you all can see my current setup. Anyways, yeah, why don't we talk about some of the crazy things that are going on in the camera world? Some of you probably know NAB is going on. I believe it's somewhere in Europe, but you might be wondering, yo, Adam, why the heck did you do DJI Action 6 when you've got all these other cameras coming out? Well, that's a good question. I think because I am in the ecosystem of DJI, I did want something more in that ecosystem. I don't really want to invest in another ecosystem if I don't have to. So, anyways, is this on? Okay, it's on. Wait, yeah, it's on. Oh, I do have -12 volume, and I'm also recording a separate 32-bit file with ambient noise as well. Anyways, yeah, I wanted to stay in the ecosystem of DJI. I've got the Mic 3s, I got the Mic 2, and to be honest with you, I did see the new GoPro Mission cameras, and I mean, they did beat DJI and Insta to a 1-inch sensor for an action camera. So, hey, props to GoPro. They've been lagging behind, and we have been stating, actually I've been stating, and I know many of you, that GoPro needs to get back into the game. And you know what? Even though I don't invest in GoPro right now, I gotta say, man, I'm excited. I'm really excited. It's really nice to see an additional player like GoPro, who's just kind of the OG, right? But to see GoPro get back in the action is only a benefit for all of us. Yeah, like Hill Phantom, shout out to Hill Phantom. He kind of like talked about the aspect of DJI kind of taking the road of GoPro, where they just are starting to do iterations. Because I do have the Action 4, Action 5, and now Action 6. I have the Osmo 360. And little preview, I do have an attachment that you can put all 4 cameras, and I will do a camera comparison in the near future, both daytime and nighttime, but I'll probably make those separate videos, so I'm excited for that. Uh, I actually have. I originally thought I was going to sell the Action 4 and the Action 5, but you know what? I use a lot of these cameras, especially like in my church setting. I like to have different angles to record our church service, so it's been kind of nice. But anyway, I digress. Let's go back to cameras. Yeah, so the Mission series is great. It's a 1-inch sensor, open gate, and if I were to purchase a GoPro, I would definitely do the second option. I don't have any of the lenses that would fit for the GoPro. For the GoPro that has all the lens attachments, I don't have any of those lenses because I have APS-C lenses, so that's really not of advantage to me. And I don't know. I mean, at that point, it goes from being an action camera to like having like a full-on rig you're gonna have to move around. And that's the beauty about having action cameras, is that you don't have a rig. But I can see the allure for some people, especially if you already have those lenses. That makes sense. But yeah, I'm really glad for GoPro, but I don't think I'll invest in the Mission series. And it's always kind of an iffy thing to invest in like first iterations of anything. So let's let it fully bake. Maybe the Mission 2, we'll see. And then okay. So I got the Action 6 also because it's the best really for vlogging. As much as I love the fidelity and the, I don't know what you would say, the ability to really capture great video quality, that ability is great for the Pocket 3, which I still have. And yeah, I was one of the OG October 2023 adopters of the Pocket 3. I was so excited for it. I had waited for so long, and I am really one of the OG Pocket 3 people. And I still have it. But I don't see the Pocket 4 currently that just came out. While it does have like 14 stops of dynamic range, and from the evening videos, it does look like it's improved, but I don't think it's good enough of an iteration for me to want to drop down. But seriously, if it really does come out, the Pocket 4 Pro or the Insta360 Luna Ultra, that actually might get me to throw down. From what I've been reading, and you guys can correct me if I'm wrong, but both of them have a 3x optical zoom lens as the secondary lens. And I don't know if this is confirmed, but Insta is like possibly stating that there's a 6x optical zoom, which is, that would be, honestly, that's a game changer. I don't know too much about the differentiation between the Luna and the Pocket 4 Pro, but it seems like you can detach the camera capsule or whatever from the Insta. So that would be pretty cool, because you could, I don't know, you could do a lot of different ideas with that. That actually might get me to throw down on the Insta360 Luna. Of course, thankfully, both GoPro and Insta360 have adopted the emergence of these amazing 32-bit float mics. I am using the old school right now, but I do have the Mic 3s, which I love. They're such a small footprint, but I wanted to do the Gen Z thing and hold the mic. Actually, shout out to my Instagram bro, much younger bro, but Tay. I'll throw his Instagram on here. But yeah, it's pretty exciting. I love the innovation. While I did kind of get, it's not that I fell out of love of my Pocket 3, But when I travel, the action camera is just so versatile. So versatile. So I don't know. I just don't see, I just haven't been using the Pocket 3, but I think the Luna or the Pocket 4 Pro might get me to finally pull the trigger on it. So it's been kind of last year in 2025, the only camera I bought was Osmo 360. And then so far in 2026, the only camera I got was the Action 6. So, yeah. And I know I've had a hiatus from posting videos on YouTube. I do have a semi-legit excuse. I've been really invested and very busy. And it's a good busy. Just serving my local church here in Seoul, South Korea. And I just haven't been able to manage my time well. But seriously, I've missed posting on YouTube. And so, look forward to a proper 4-camera comparison in the future. But I just wanted to get this little video out to you all and just let you know my thoughts on the excitement of the future. I know, I guess my ultimate goal one day is to throw down on a full frame camera, which would be amazing. And but honestly, my Sony ZV-E10 first gen, it still does its job. I really like the quality. And actually, speaking of the ZV-E10, I just threw down on the on my first zoom lens, and I'm trying to remember. I forgot what the range is. Oh my gosh. You know what? This happens when, my point is, this is what happens when you get old. You start forgetting things, but it's my first zoom lens and I love it. So, yeah, I do love my Sony ZV-E10, and I've been recording some of my footage at my church with the Sigma f1.4 11 millimeter, or no, 16 millimeter. Sigma f1.4 16 millimeter on the ZV-E10 still is mwah. It's still so good. But I did get my first zoom lens, which is pretty cool. So actually, I did buy a lens in 2026. I got it for such a good price on the used market here in Korea. I bought it from a direct what do you call it? A direct sale. It's called Carrot. It's like it's like Facebook Marketplace. But I got it, and it was in such good condition. So really happy about that. But anyways, yeah. One day I'll get a full frame, but until then, just enjoying the travel cameras. And speaking of traveling, dude, I've got a big trip coming up in September, October this year, and I really hope to capitalize off of that and really really make some good travel videos. I know travel vlogs don't ever really get a lot of views, but I guess ultimately with YouTube, now that I'm, a little bit seasoned and a little bit out of the picture, I think just enjoying making content, and whatever you make is more important than monetizing or trying to have delusions of grandeur. I don't know. But dude, I'm rusty. I am super rusty. But yeah, I actually, my short that I made on the Action 6, I had recorded that, and I wanted to make that video that I'm making now, but I was so rusty that I just cut it into a short because I was so bad. Anyways, man, it's a beautiful day today. It's 19 degrees Celsius, which is 64 degrees Fahrenheit. We're coming into, I think it's April 22nd today here in Seoul, South Korea. And man, I'm just loving the springtime. Winters, I'll tell you, I don't know where you guys are all from. Yeah, let me know down below. But man, wintertime in Seoul is bad. It's cold. It is so cold. So I am welcoming this weather. All right, that's enough rambling. I hope this, I don't know. I hope this resonated with you in some way. Let me know what you all think about the new cameras. Are you thinking about throwing down on the GoPro, supporting America? Are you going to go with DJI? Oh, gosh. Yeah, DJI. Oh, my gosh. Like, you guys can't get the Pocket 4. That's crazy. Here in Seoul, South Korea, I did talk to my main supplier that I buy my DJI products from, and they were telling me that the Pocket 4 is going to be available for the regular consumer on this Friday. But I am going to hold back, and I'm not going to get the Pocket 4. We're going to wait for the Pro or the Luna. But yeah, I'm thankful that I'm in a country that allows me to purchase some of the like DJI and not have to worry about it. But yeah, that's a bummer for you in the States that you've got that DJI ban. Hopefully they can make some exceptions for the camera. I don't know. Anyways, this was fun. I will see you all soon, and it's good to be back, man. Peace. All right, so I just wanted to show you, this is a little bit of bonus footage just walking around. This is on the same settings that I mentioned, and I have it on the Hohem iSteady 4, which is kind of cool. This gimbal is low-key a pretty nice gimbal to have when it comes to having an action camera. It kind of really gives you the versatility of a really like gimbal-like pocket footage, while you don't have, if you don't have a Pocket 3 or a Pocket 4, but you get the versatility of having the waterproofing, and yeah, I'll throw it around here, and yeah, it just gives you that versatility. And I think a lot of people don't realize that you can kind of have best of both worlds, and especially at nighttime. While the shutter speed, you can bump up that shutter speed at night to really prevent the micro jitters, but it's just not going to be as good as the smooth gimbal-like look. And from what I can tell, the Action 6, even though it isn't a 1-inch sensor, supposedly it has upped its game on night footage, and I have yet to utilize the Action 6 at night. So I wanted to test it out later this evening, and I might show it as bonus footage. But yeah, I just wanted to show you all what it looks like in the daytime, but I will be able to, at nighttime, I'll be able to throw this into like the perfect motion blur, 4K 30, 1/60, and hopefully not have any micro jitters. But yeah, so I'll probably pick up where I left off here with this bonus footage to show you guys what the evening shot looks like. But yeah, anyways, yeah, it's getting close to May. Lots of new cameras coming out. Well, anyway, in the meantime, we will pick up the evening shot in a bit. Okay, well, I did not have a chance to record in the evening like I thought I would do. It is the next day. It's April 23rd, 2026, and definitely need to get this video out. But yeah, I just been enjoying getting to learn a little bit about the Action 6. I am actually low-key enjoying the open gate. I did not think that would be something that was going to be a thing, but it is really nice to reframe everything. Right now I'm just using the little Manfrotto Joby little tripod. So I've got all the settings the same as yesterday with the bumped up shutter speed, so it won't show any micro jitters. I did bring the what do you call it? Actually, I'm gonna put this. So yeah, I have it now on my person, on my backpack, and I do have the Mic 3. This was the Joby Manfrotto with the Ulanzi attachment. Yeah, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I did bring the Ohem iSteady 4 gimbal that's made specifically for action cams. I don't know if you can see that, but that's what this looks like. Yeah, I actually had to stop and turn off the screen. I realized the screen was on. One nice thing about having the screen off is it kind of goes into incognito mode. It's not very conspicuous. So, all right, we're gonna pull up my DJI app here and take a look and see how it's looking. I mean, that's one of the nice things about, at least I do have a Sony ZV-E10. When you try to use a cell phone to see your preview, it's pretty bad. Oh no. What? Okay, so this is the open gate. Actually, it's not bad. All right. Very nice. Like I mentioned, I do have the gimbal with me. I'm excited to take a look and see how that ends up being for the evening. I'm meeting up with someone from my church today, so I thought it would be nice just to bring the action sticks out. Yeah, I'm just continuing to get more and more YouTube suggestions on all the new cameras coming out. I guess I don't really have to rush this one too bad because these cameras aren't coming out until end of May. I actually did put my GoPro, not my GoPro, I did put my reservation in for the GoPro Mission Pro. The only issue with me, I don't know how this is for you guys, but at least I know in the States, when you purchase something here in Korea, there's no like 2-week return policy if you don't like the video quality, etc. So if I pull a trigger on an electronic item in Korea, yeah, it's yours to keep. So there's no like ability to return it, which it's goods and bads on that. I know the return situation, I've read some articles about Amazon and it's kind of getting crazy on the returns. It's kind of a big waste, but yeah, so if I do get the GoPro Mission, it would certainly be something I would have to end up being stuck with. The only allure with the GoPro Mission Pro is that 1-inch sensor, and I don't know. I mean, I will hold my breath on this, but if it turns out to be spectacular, yeah, there's a good chance that I'm gonna have to maybe pull the trigger. And then more thoughts and discussions on the Luna and the Pocket 4 Pro. Oh man, that's such a, I don't know if you all are vacillating back and forth. Certainly would not get the Pocket 4. That would be a major letdown if they do come out with the Pro or the Luna. At least the Luna for sure is coming out, right? But it's a little bit more hazy on the DJI Pocket 4 Pro. But yeah, definitely don't get the Pocket 4. But honestly, I think that's the big thing about action cameras. They're just so easy to vlog. I mean, so stinking easy to vlog. They have a small footprint. No one's going to be intimidated by it. Even with the Pocket, people aren't that intimidated. But it's such a, you got to worry about it, and even the standard lens is really not that wide, and you have to put that wide angled screen attachment, and to really get a decent like perspective, so people, if you are vlogging and you are wanting to show your face, you kind of have to have a selfie stick, and then this small little pocket camera becomes quite a big contraption. Granted though, the video quality is pretty amazing, and with the Pocket 4 Pro, I don't think it's gonna have any better dynamic stops than the Pocket 4, but of course it'll just have that 3x optical. And maybe the Luna is advertising like lossless zoom, so it's not going to be technically a 6x optical. They'll be doing some AI magic or something. But yeah, I'm just walking with my Action 6 attached to my backpack. How is this looking? Forgot to wear my watch again. But anyways, I digress. Yeah, I think this evening I'll do just a little bit of bonus footage on the Action 6 without a gimbal and then with a gimbal. But pretty excited to do the 4-camera comparison. And if I end up getting the GoPro Mission Pro, I for sure this time will sell the DJI Action 4. But honestly, I think there is a precedent to have the Action 5 and 6 still, for me at least, with the multiple angles from my church recording. But I don't know if you guys have heard about this, but I don't know. I saw this video on YouTube that was talked about upcoming DJI releases, and they mentioned the Osmo 360 might come out with a version 2. I don't know what they would improve. Maybe they'll improve from, because right now you can only do 8K 50 frames per second. And so maybe they'll improve it to 8K 60. But I mean, is that really a reason to get it? Maybe they'll improve the bit rate to get better fidelity. I'm not sure what they would do with a version 2. I know a lot of people kind of diss the 360 cameras as kind of a novelty, but I actually enjoy it. I'll have to make another 360 vlog because it is pretty cool. I personally like it. Oh, what do you guys think about the DJI Avado? The 360, whatever you call it, the 360 drone. The DJI Avado 360 drone, is that what it's called? I don't know, but I saw another competitor also had one, and they're getting really stupid easy to fly, I guess. You can, and that's really cool. Of course, it's not going to have the fidelity with the 360 version, but it is pretty cool. I mean, certainly for storytelling, and if you really wanted to get into vlogging to set the scene, and I mean, that is pretty cool. That honestly has been quite a hope and dream of mine to get, I guess, two things: the drone and a full frame camera. There is this is one of the OG markets here in Seoul, and I really love living near it. It's amazing. Fruit prices have definitely gone up. Like the apples, 3 for 10,000. It used to be 4 for 10,000. So inflation is definitely, unfortunately, definitely transpiring. But I do have to say that inflation is not as bad in Seoul, South Korea, as it is in some of the larger cities in the States, like New York or Los Angeles. I heard that gas is over $6 US. It's also rising up here in Seoul with the whole Strait of Hormuz. That's kind of crazy stuff, man. Crazy stuff. What's going on in the world? This right here is amazing. I would love to just buy one, but they sell 3 of them at one time. So there just ain't no way I'm going to be eating 3 donuts. But yeah, I guess it's a good thing that they make you buy 3, because that deters me from the allure of cheating on my diet. Yeah, I just want to thank you all for just chilling with me. It's really nice to just get back into the flow. Granted, I haven't even technically posted my first proper video other than the couple of shorts I did earlier. But I already feel like the trajectory, the momentum of kind of going downhill now. So it feels good. See, they have these things here. You can purchase it and then you can go in the back and eat. So cool. Okay. It's really nice weather today. Again, just loving the weather. Oh, this is really cute. So over here, like some of the OG neighborhood folk, I don't know, I think they like people watching, but they always chill here. It's really cool. And I mean, it's really cute, not cool. I guess it's cool too, but I am so rusty talking to the camera, I gotta say. Right now, because of the Strait of Hormuz, Korea is really trying to encourage people not to drive their cars. So normally it's about 62,000 won. I'll put the equivalent on the screen. It's like 40 something dollars to take the subway unlimited per month. But Seoul decided for the next 6 months, because of the Strait of Hormuz, they'll cut that in half. So instead of 62,000 won, it's 31,000 won, which equates to unlimited subway riding for like something in the $20 per month, which is just silly good. That's one thing I really love about the city, is that they try to make decisions that are going to be best for the people that live in Seoul or just live in Korea. Yeah, I love it. Technology. If you live in Seoul or Korea, this is a Samsung Galaxy Fold 6. While iPhones are very popular, I guess I fit the stereotype of an old man because I have a Samsung, but Samsungs work so much better than they do in... Yeah, Samsungs work so much better than iPhones do. So I do have to... Wow, it's not busy at all. Let's see, I do have to go to this location, which is only a 8-minute subway ride once they close the doors. Okay, I'm gonna turn this off for now and then turn it on later. Okay, so just exited. I'm over at a subway station called Shinyongsan, which is on line 4. It's just a few stops away from Seoul Station. It's over by iPark Mall. Okay. Let's see where we need to go. Okay. We do need to go this way. They recently put this mega coffee in, probably like, well, not recently, about a year and a half ago, which is kind of cool. But mega coffee, they did raise their coffee up from 1,500 won to 1,700 won. So I know some of you guys don't understand what that means, but let me just tell you right now what 1,700 won means. It's $1.15. So in other places sell it for 1,500 won, which makes coffee like just about $1. There's no tipping culture here in Korea, so you can get a double shot Americano for a little over $1 in Korea, which is really affordable. Pretty amazing, actually. So for the most part, when I take the subway, I will, unless I'm super tired, I will take the stairs. It's just a good habit to form. Even like, for example, when my wife and I go to the subway, well, this will take you over to a really nice area. Anyway, all right, well, I digress. What was I saying? Oh yeah, even when I go on cruises, I don't know if you all like cruises, but when I go on cruises, I never ever ride the elevator. So usually I try to exercise so much that when I leave the cruise, I'll have stayed the same weight. So it's a good practice. Kind of get to eat guilt-free, if you know what I mean. Okay, let's see where it's been a minute since I've been to this restaurant that I'm going to meet up a church member. Yeah, I think it's this way. These are rentable bikes, but I actually rent a bike. I rent it per month basis. So they have this program where you can rent a pedal assist throttle e-bike for 6 months. And then that way, during the wintertime, I never like riding bikes in the winter. So it works out perfectly for me. So then the next year, I'll rent a bike. It'll be an updated one. You don't have to worry about upkeep, maintenance. I don't know if I mentioned that before, but it's super nice. We're gonna be eating at a Vietnamese place. I've gone here before with actually some friends from church with my wife. But today is just a bro thing. Just me and, oh my gosh. I almost stumbled and fell. Anyway. Yeah. really looking forward to seeing how the micro jitters do on the Action 6, as well as just the supposed improvement on improvements on the evening video fidelity. I think they might have improved the dynamic stops. Oh, what's the name of this restaurant? Oh yeah, that's the restaurant. Haitu? Hopefully they're not too busy. I hope not. So nice about Korea. So many public spaces for families. So nice. All right, I'm gonna chill here for a little bit. I think I'm gonna meet him around 6, so I got 20 minutes to spare. Okay, well, it is now the evening time. I am using the Hohem iSteady 4, and let's see how it performs, folks. Let's see how she performs. How's it looking? I actually have the screen turned off right now, so I cannot see what kind of colors are coming out of this. If it's bright enough, I actually have it on a auto ISO 100 to 1600 with perfect motion blur at 1/60 4K 30. Using the full sensor, but how's it looking? Hopefully it looks okay. I'm a little worried on the 100 to 1600, although it probably should be more like 100 to 800 on the auto ISO, but let's see if we can see inside storefronts. Yeah, I mean, I will do a proper test on the lighting. This is more just like some bonus footage, but I will do an extensive test with the Action 6 and the other cameras as well. This is just my little neighborhood. I gotta say, not too happy about that Starbucks coming in. It actually is a pretty big Starbucks. It used to be a bank, but they must have shut the bank down. Starbucks has really infiltrated Korea a bit too much, to be honest with you. But yeah. Anyways, one thing about Korea is that stores come and go so often. This used to be a really great kimbap place, but now they are an udon place. That used to be another like Japanese style restaurant, but now it's one of these new I don't even know what you'd call those. That used to be a Vietnamese place up there. That's now closed. Yeah. That was a really horrible wannabe taco place, but that's now closed. And they're gonna bring something else in there. Yeah, just a lot of changes all the time. But that's kind of like a microcosm of life. Yeah, I might have the ISO bumped up too much, honestly. But hopefully it looks okay. I do have it on the Horizon Steady dewarp. So anyways, I'll probably actually close it up here, but wanted to give you all an idea of what this would look like without worrying about setting the shutter speed to quadruple the shutter speed. Here, you just don't even have to worry about it. But yeah, like I said, I'll show some other tests as time goes by. But hopefully the Action 6 does make a difference at nighttime compared to the Action 5, Action 4, and the Osmo 360. But those tests will be coming. In the meantime, you all, yeah, thanks for checking out the Traveling On channel. If you got this far, it's definitely because you're a real one. But all right, y'all. Well, hopefully next week I will get the comparison out and we will get to see what these new incoming cameras bring us. Exciting times. Exciting times. All right, y'all. God bless. Peace.